a special talent, and his resume shows. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Batum is out there with Ibaka, and it's Jackson in at the one spot. Emphasizing the importance of a deep bench, a few teams across the league now, Doris, are riddled with injuries.
It's why the salary cap comes into play, Kevin. Depth can be difficult to maintain, yet the elite front offices find a way year after year.
Back to Clarkson. Great that time from Leonard.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
George, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
McCarthy, the pass to Gobert. MP against Leonard. Off with the layup.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Will it go? It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Leonard's got 5 now.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
Pass to MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Clarkson. Down low, here's McCarthy. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. George dishes to Jackson. High post to Ibaka. Outside, George. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
Back to Mitchell. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Charity stripe shot, and that one is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
A different look for Utah. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Eric Paschall. And then for the Clippers, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Ibaka. Luke Kennard comes in for Leonard. Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Paschall. He's got 6. He dishes it to Gobert. He feeds it to MP. Basket counts. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. The front court is Leonard and Batum. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around the younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Jackson. And so MV will bring it up for Utah. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And George kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Batum. There's the pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
Here's McCarthy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal.
That's on Reggie Jackson. The Jazz shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And both free throws good for MP. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Jackson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his third assist on the night. Rudy Gay, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Eric Paschall. Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And MP subbed in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Hartenstein comes in for Nicholas Batum. Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Rudy Gay is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside, and it's McCarthy in at the point.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Mitchell passes to McCarthy. Over Bledsoe. Another miss by Utah.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. Shoot it at a high clip. It's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
Hassan Whiteside. 1 shot.
That one misses for Whiteside. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Here's Clarkson, and again it's Utah.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
To the inside, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Gobert, checked in for the Jazz. Eric Paschall comes in for Rudy Gay. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ibaka's checked in. Mitchell dishes to MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to MP. Puts up a 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by MP. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him. And
as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Jazz lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for the Clippers right now, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Ivica Zubac is out there with Ibaka, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Pass to Leonard. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Ibaka, the pass to Jackson. Gobert with the block. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Ingles dishes to MV. Here's Pascal, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Jazz lead by 8. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And the Clippers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to show up their interior defense.
Substitution on the court.
Pascal against George. Bledsoe kicks to George. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
For 3, Mitchell misses the 3. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Vivint. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So the Clippers win the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, the post pairing, Batum and Zubac. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. And it's Jackson at the point guard. The Clippers in the lead. George passes to Batum. Here's Jackson, and he lays it straight in.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Nicholas Batum. That's his first personal foul. First team
And
foul.
the first one at the line. And so it's Utah with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. for Doris Burke.
Please, yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's ancient anarchy. Bangers in the system, it's like bangers in the system, it's like MIAs.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major.
Happy Halloween and welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. One game day is in the books and we have our first 16 contenders for the My Team Unlimited tournament. If you didn't make it this time, you'll have another chance coming up on November 27th. One familiar face did make it through, and that's Ty Devo, the reigning champ, and we caught up with him last week to see how he plans to repeat that victory.
A beautiful look at the lights of Salt Lake, and we have...
Thanks, Brian.
He does get after it. Thanks, Allie. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Murray and White in the backcourt. Thaddeus Young out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Grant, real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Here's Murray, and he drives in, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Gay's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Ingles. And San Antonio also making a switch. Forbes is checked in for White. San Antonio trailing here.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
How's that my foul? Fuck. He's the one that knocked me down.
Guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And while Young is serviceable at the line, not terrible, there's still a lot of room for improvement.
On the court for San Antonio, Murray and White in the backcourt. Thaddeus Young out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Poeltl in at the 5 spot. Ingles passes to MP. Here's Gobert. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
White, and he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Pascal.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
The rebound by the Spurs. Young's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside White. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Utah ball.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Conley passes to MP. Back to Conley. Pass to Ingles. Puts up a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Outside White.
I didn't even fucking touch it.
Pass to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
He can't fucking touch it, dude.
Conley on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 6.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Right side White. Over MP. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Oh yeah, but that's not a fucking foul.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. To the middle. Here's Young. And he converts the layup. He's got 12.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Timeout called, the Jazz. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing, so expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
A different look for Utah. Thaddeus Young, he's been the guy making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, pretty evenly Butler comes in for Mitchell, and MP is subbed in for Conley. McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Eric Paschall is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's MP, then there's Butler, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To the paint. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by White. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Butler passes to MP. Here's Paschall. Over McDermott. Paschall can't hit. Back come the Spurs in transition. It's good.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Butler passes to MP. To the inside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. MP's got his second basket on the night.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim. One of the more improved players over the last few years. Murray has thrived in his high usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become.
Left side Ingles. 5 to shoot. MP outside for the lead. Vassell with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
Here's Ingles. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Ingles has got 13.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
White, the pass to Murray. Here's Vassell. Ingles defending. Here's Vassell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Gobert, no good. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Murray passes to White. Off target from three-point range. Utah trailing here. Outside Butler. Down low. It's intercepted. And here's Murray. He's got 16. That's tipped. Stolen by Ingles. The shot, no good. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for San Antonio. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was...
It's the fourth quarter crowd. Get up and make
He's checked in for Utah. Pirtle's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for Collins. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for San Antonio.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
On the court for San Antonio, DeJounte Murray is out there with Bryn Forbes. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's McDermott in at the power forward position. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Rudy Gay has done it so many times throughout his career. Big shots at big moments.
San Antonio's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Forbes. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Forbes looking more than comfortable having the ball in his hands in these spots. Not afraid to take the big shot. Bryn Forbes getting busy.
And Utah calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Inside, here's Mitchell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
To the middle. Here's Vassell. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. MP, the pass to Ingles. Now Mitchell. Back to MP. Left side, Pascal. Shot clock at 6. Ingles passes to MP. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Murray against MP. And they double up Murray to the paint. Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Azubuike, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Pascal. Oni, he's checked in for Ingles. And Butler is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Outside Jones.
Jazz foul. That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Young. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Outside White. Back to Vassell. So we see the Spurs get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.
Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma end the game, cause it's showtime. Nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, showtime, yeah, showtime. Can't nobody stop you when say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, it's showtime.
Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich alone, but when I'm with you, I'm bitter as forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen. It up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open, it's up. I'm
We're the land of the.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K. DH.
Thank you, Kevin. Last year, COVID.
You know, David, it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that one. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But
Utah ends up going with the new group. The Wizards also changing it up. Ryan is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hachimura comes in for Bertans, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Kispert. Pass to MP. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
MP against Dinwiddie. And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Gay passes to Clarkson. To the middle. MP, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Should have went in, but nope, the game fucking
Wizards leading by 5. So the Wizards 5 right now. Travis Bertans out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Kispert in at the 2. Bertans kicks to Kispert. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
Avdia gets the bucket.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got 5.
McGee just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Kispert, the pass to Gafford. And here is Kispert. There's the pass to Avdia. 5 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kispert dishes to Beal. Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Bertans. Inside. Here's Gafford. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's his second.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Washington?
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
It's good.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Kispert. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
3 points.
Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to MP. Kicks it to Mitchell. MP outside. Stolen by Kispert. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Dinwiddie wide open, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Washington. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go.
Wizards
changing it up here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Kuzma outside. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuzma's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Teams try to play Kuzma physical, but he has the strength to power right through contact.
And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
They've got MP. Rudy Gay is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Butler in at the shooting guard position. Two group right now for Utah. And that's going to be a travel. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. MP finds Gay. And the pass to Ingles. Back to Gay. Clarkson with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Wizards on D. Ingles can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's the 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
It's Bryant, high post. Back to Dinwiddie. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Then for the Wizards, Avdia's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kispert subbed in for Bradley Beal. Gobert finds MP. Back to Gobert. Dinwiddie with the steal. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. Hachimura, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Down low, McCarthy. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Jazz have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Kispert wide open. He fires. And another miss by Washington. Good if it goes. No good, though. And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Washington. In and forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. And there's Bryant. Then there's Kispert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Pass to Hachimura. Over Pascal. Hachimura, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The drive by Mitchell. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Michael.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ingles finds MP. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. They trail by 1. Here's Kispert. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession ball. Mike Conley's.
Substitution on the court.
Passes it to Ingles. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Bertans. Back to Kuzma. The pass to Hachimura. Gafford kicks to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 3. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of the game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kispert's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Beal comes in for Hachimura. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. To the paint, here's McCarthy. Here's Gobert. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in to what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's the floater. Rebounded by the Jazz. It's tipped. Beal with the steal. So they foul intentionally. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Timeout is charged to Washington. Somehow has been playing with fans to the free t-shirt. Let's see it there.
And So it's Washington who's straight by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And, Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
But figured that I didn't need it. Dressing like that Thursday in November, know that they'll remember style. Boil it, then let it simmer down. We between the breeze, the twist of singlese. No more. We ride the rings of memories. We rocket the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket, still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a cauldron for mixing.
Dude, is good, yo. It's your boy Ty.
Ty, congratulations is in order because you qualified for game day 1 for the My Team Unlimited tournament on Current Gen. Welcome back to 2K TV.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad I qualified, and I appreciate it.
How'd you feel on game day?
And this year, it's a little more pressure because you got both next gen, new gen, and current gen. So this game day 1 felt a little bit different than past years.
On the floor, at 7.
Happy, and let's go.
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. So the Hornets starting 5. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Mason Plumlee out there with P.J. Washington. It's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Here's Bouknight. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Back to O'Neal. Gay, the pass to MP.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
How the fuck is that a charging foul, you fucking stupid ass game?
Here's Bouknight, covered by MP. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Bouknight. Just 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time. It's just not.
Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for Utah.
He hits the second from the line. Charlotte has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Takes it inside. Good D by MP. Utah has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. For 3, O'Neal, and he buries his first look.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
Bridges with it. Now Whiteside defending. Pass to McDaniels. Here's an 8-footer. The rebound by the Jazz.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Pulls up on the wing, and he buries that one. Back rim and in.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Charlotte trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that one's good.
Oubre around the floor. Look, he's a guy that you want to get the ball to. He has so much untapped potential, even at this stage.
Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball.
What?
And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call. And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting right around 42% in the first. Here's Bouknight. Comes up empty down low.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the inside. Here's MP. Pass to O'Neal. Gay with the ball. Clarkson for three. Unable to get that one. And so it's Mike Conley making things happen for the Jazz. 8 points in the quarter. Showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And one of the most versatile offensive players in the league.
I really like the step-back move.
That step-back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
The defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
And it's time for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Mason Plumlee.
Guys, the head athletic trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. He shared with me that it is a knee sprain, so a sense of relief that even though there's a lot of pain involved, he avoided something more serious. As we approach and enter the midway point of the season, interesting to see just how this impacts them in the standings.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 22 left in the first half. Pass to Bouknight. Hayward outside. Shoots over Ingles. Misses off the right iron.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to MP. And here's Whiteside. Oubre with a steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Bouknight, covered by MP. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, that's just solid teamwork from Oubre. I mean, he doesn't hesitate to let go of the ball if someone else is wide open.
Here's MP. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
40 seconds left in the second. Washington passes to Hayward. Over Ingles. Hayward's shot is off. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 19-7 run. MP finds Mitchell. Back to MP. With the 10-footer. Second chance effort. And it's good. 2 points. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
Amongst the best hitting the offensive glass. Whiteside can pile up those second chance points.
Drives to the hoop. Bouknight. And so it's Utah ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their defensive efforts have paid off effectively. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very substitution here for Utah. Gay's checked in for Paschal. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Clarkson's checked in for Mitchell. And MP is subbed in for Conley. McDaniels is checked in for Charlotte. Bouknight comes in for Hayward. And that one falls for Gobert. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Terry Rozier. McDaniels out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Bouknight in at the 2-guard. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And so it's Utah with it. Bouknight can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP against Oubre. Back to Clarkson. Pass to MP. Gobert inside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Gay against Rozier. Count that bucket. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice to see Rozier continue to grow his offensive game. How about his soft touch on the floor?
Good on the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Man, using his athleticism to his advantage, like when Bridges goes up and finishes alley-oops.
Gay finds MP. Gay with the ball, working on McDaniels, and it's in there. MP's got 11 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Bouknight, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Bridges, rebounded by Gay. Gay's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. And the layup is good. 13 points in the game.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Our activity defensively has been great. Active hands. Okay, the other thing is it's allowing us to
The Jazz making a change here. MP's checked in. Charlotte is shooting 37% from the floor at this point.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mike Conley.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Butler out there with MP. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Oni in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. MP against Rozier. MP outside, pass to Butler, shoots over Oubre, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Oubre passes to Rozier, over MP. Rozier can't get it to go. MP outside. Missed it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. So long, everyone.
We did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth. Your dark skin looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find out and see. Coming over to me. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. It's hard to define in these times, but I got nothing but love on my mind. I need a baby while I'm in my prime. Need an adversary to my down and weary. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Be like, you'll be okay and everything's alright. Let me in nothing, cause I'm not wanting anything but your love in your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are...
And just about to get underway as the starting 5. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall.
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Beasley on the wing along with Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Russell. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. And for on the wing. Now trying to go big. If you were a coach at this point, which way would you go?
Well, it's all contingent on who your personnel is. Do your strengths lie in the post, or do they lie on the perimeter? The best coaches put their best players in positions to be successful. Can you maximize the talent on your roster?
And the Jazz making a change here. MV's checked in. Here's Russell. He nails it, and we're tied up. Russell's got 5.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
pass to Ingles.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, here's MP. It's hauled in by Edwards. There's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight. Here's MP. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The Jazz shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
His second personal foul.
That free throw missing. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Eric Paschall. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. Timberwolves also changing it up. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Russell. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms. Superb at sliding shots away. Put those big hits.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
That's the line for Utah.
And both free throws good for MP. Minnesota's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Reed kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
McCarthy, the pass to Whiteside. Minnesota with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
Back to MP. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they'll get another chance. Fires for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to McCarthy. Clarkson outside. Back to MP. Dishes to Clarkson. On deep, Gay. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Utah ends up going with the new group. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Malik Beasley comes in for Taurean Prince.
At the line for 1.
On the court for Minnesota. The 4 and the 5, it's McDaniels and Towns. Edwards is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Beasley in at the 3.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020, not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
Ingles passes to McCarthy. And it's good, 2 points. MP's got 5 now.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards are part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Jazz have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards passes to Towns. Towns is doubled. Beasley outside. No good from the wing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pascal finds MP. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
No good from Beasley. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Here's McCarthy. It's hauled in by Beverly.
I wasn't even contested. That's fucking stupid.
Here's McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And so he hits both. And so it's the Utah Jazz up. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Eric Paschall. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And MP subbed in for Mike Conley. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Malik Beasley. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Mitchell, and it's McCarthy in at the point guard position. Reed with the block. The pass to Beverly. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Latrey, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Towns. Pulls up from the corner. Utah with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Here's McCarthy. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves trail by 6. To the inside, Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Clarkson finds MP.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Utah, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. And the Jazz with some changes. Gobert checked in for Whiteside. And it's Eric Paschall in for Rudy Gay. Russell, he's checked in for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And they get it back. Five on the clock. Back to Towns. Banked in off the glass. And that's 15 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat. That aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Jazz lead by 3. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Come on, fans.
3 Intense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. McDaniels is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
Mitchell passes to Pascal. Over Reed. The shot's good from Pascal.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first.
Substitution on the court.
Mitchell finds MP. Nice ball movement by Utah. Passes to Pascal. Here's McCarthy. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the middle to take the lead. It falls.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 2. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
MP, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Inside.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Ingles passes to Gobert. Back to Ingles. High post, Gobert. He dishes it to MP. There's the triple. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And the foul called on MP.
That's his second.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
And so Minnesota takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, just ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. That you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare. Here. Got up and got herself out of there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my...
So, you qualified on current gen. Are you going to go for qualification for new gen?
that's the goal. So qualifying on current gen was my main goal. Once that was accomplished, qualifying on the new gen is the next goal. So then you have, double the opportunity in a sense. So yeah, that's kind of my primary focus right now.
But did it add to the pressure at all, knowing that you had to qualify on this game day to go for both?
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. A great look at the Utah.
All right, BA. Well, Rudy Gobert is accustomed to getting overlooked. He said, quote, when you play in a smaller market, you have to do 3 times what the guys in the big markets do. It's fine, though. I'm just focused on this team. Individual awards aren't what I play for. I want to keep getting better and winning, guys.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Trey Burke. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert. The Jazz making a change here. MP's checked in. Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith comes in for Burke. Brunson finds Brown. MP against Brunson. Brown passes to Porzingis. Hardaway against Gobert. Shot clock at 5. High arcing shot, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. A different look for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Pascal comes in for Gay, and Clarkson subbed in for Ingles. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Outside Mitchell. The drive by MP. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim. Playing for the Knicks, Porzingis did a lot of initiating in the post. His shot diet has changed since the injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
Clarkson outside. Outside Mitchell. Pascal passes to MP. Brown with the steal. Outside Finney-Smith. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. For a max contract player to accept a change in play style as KP has, Clark, it's not always easy.
No, it really isn't, BA. And I think it's a credit to how much he puts the team first. I mean, he's willing to sacrifice and adjust his game for the greater good, and he's very effective in his role. That always helps, too.
MP, that was good.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
The Mavericks trailing. Brunson passes to Brown. Outside Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. Offline from the high post.
The fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
A nice shot by MP. And some breaking news regarding MP. He has signed an endorsement deal with Mountain Dew.
And Mountain Dew partners with athletes from all around the world. Now, I heard that MP will be working with Zach LaVine on their next marketing push.
Pass to Brunson. Porzingis in the post. Covered by MP. It's good.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Mitchell finds MP. Back to Mitchell. The baseline J is on the way. Here's Whiteside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Brunson. And too long on the shot.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Jazz And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018, he talked about his summertime work to get back.
Is getting in that weight room and living in there.
Grant, you see the work. Utah ends up going with a new group. The Mavericks making a switch here. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Maxi Kleber out there with Moses Brown. And it's Burke in at the point guard position. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Maverick substitution, Kristaps Porzingis.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside, Brown. Porzingis up top. Outside, Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either. In transition, here come the Jazz. A good look from MP. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Inside. Here's Porzingis. The layup off target. Utah leading. Down low. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Pass to Porzingis. In low. Yep, count it. Porzingis has got 6.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Mitchell. Good D by Hardaway.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Whiteside's checked in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And Porzingis with the block. Here's Burke, covered by MP. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Count it. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Brown. Kleber with it. Here's Burke. Rebounded by Gay.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Pascal, he's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Ingles. And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Burke. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And he knocks down the first. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Pascal comes in for Gay. Clarkson's checked in for Ingles. And MP is subbed in for Conley. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Mitchell out there with MP. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Pascal in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier. And they should have that right and option.
At the line for the Jazz,
Free throw good, MP.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brunson against MP. Hardaway on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Clarkson. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got 26.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Clarkson against Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. A deep 3 from MP. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost.
He's checked in for Utah. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Brown, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Brown. Burt's checked in for Bullock. And Brunson is subbed in for Ntilikina. Back to Brown. Here's Burke. Butler covering. Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Pass to Cauley-Stein. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Trey Burke. Then it's Moses Brown. Then there's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Porzingis in at the 3. Here's MP. Nice D from Cauley-Stein. Here's Brunson. Outside Porzingis. From deep. Off target. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
What? What's rude? What? Not for his truck. Dad's truck. That's why he won't use his truck. You know exactly what I meant.
The view from the skies above downtown San Antonio. We're pleased to welcome you to Texas tonight. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, the Spurs...
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Ingles in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, the guard pair, Murray and White. Young out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a conflict.
Coming on to the floor for San Antonio. Eubanks, he's checked in for Poeltl. Doug McDermott comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. Then for the Jazz, Eric Paschall, he's checked in for Gay. Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And MP subbed in for Mike Conley. He gets that one.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Vassell. And the 3 ball is good. Vassell's got 13 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's MP for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Well, last time out they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
And the basket by Paschall.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Here's Murray. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
A 3 ball. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And Forbes kicks to Murray. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Down low. Here's Eubanks. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Here's Clarkson. That's it, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And it's Murray with the jam.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's McCarthy. Murray with the defensive effort.
I mean, you won't see this too often.